This exercise is the alternate for the squat. It's actually really recommended that you do something like this first if you're not used to doing squats. It's going to help build your quads, your hamstrings, your glutes, your core, ready to move on up to the free weights. It's great for when you're traveling or if you're at home, you can't make it to the gym or what have you.
I'm going to step into the band, shoulder width apart, and I'll just simulate that I actually have a bar over my shoulders. I want to make sure I have my weight balanced over the heels and the center of my foot, and I'm going to drop my seat, keeping my chest up and looking up as I extend through the repetition. Again, my knees are coming over my toes, and my chest is up. I don't want to roll forward or fall back. Alternate squat.